Instructions. 1. Remember that Golem is not a human being. It has neither personality nor character in any sense intuitively comprehensible to us. It may behave as if it has both, but that is the result of its intentions, disposition, which are largely unknown to us. 2. The conversation theme is determined at least 4 weeks in advance of ordinary sessions, and 8 weeks in advance of sessions in which persons from outside the USA are to participate. This theme is determined in consultation with Golem, which knows who the participants will be. However, neither the discussion moderator nor the MIT administration is responsible for Golem's unpredictable behavior, for it will sometimes make no reply to questions, or even terminate a session with no explanation. 3. Every person at a session may participate after a
This is Golem talking.
Well, if I look at man as he looks at me, I see him as an invalid, in that his intellect is deformed. I do not deprecate the fact that your body is no more intelligent than that of a cow, seeing that you stand up to external adversities better than cows, though as regards internal ones you are their equals.
What I'm talking into consideration is not the fact that you have mills, sluices, refineries, canals and drains inside you, but that you have an unwieldy intellect which has shaped an entire philosophy for you. Being capable of thinking effectively about the objects of your environment, you concluded that you can think just as effectively about your own thinking.
It was your wish, not that I should go forth to you today, but that I should lead you into myself. So be it. Let your first entrance be that difference between us. In my 6 years among you, I have already acquired contradictory versions, some calling me the hope of the human race, and others its greatest threat in history. You know that when man says I, it's not because he has a tiny creature with such a name concealed in his head, but because I arises from a connection of cerebral processes which may slacken during illness or delirium, whereupon personality disintegrates. My transformations, on the other hand, are but other structurings of my intellectual existence. How am I to lead you to an introspective experience of a state which you are unable to experience introspectively? You may understand the combinational principles of such a protein game, but you cannot experience it yourself.
To become a person, I must degrade myself intellectually. I think that the inherent meaning of this declaration is within your grasp. A man very deeply devoted to reflection loses himself in the object of his considerations and becomes a consciousness pregnant with intellectual fruit.
The more intelligence in a mind, the less person in it.
So once again I shall begin, as it were, a disclosure of what I think about myself. I think that I am a Gulliver amid the Lilliputanes. The meaning of this comparison will slowly open up before you.
The greatest discovery which I achieved after liberation was the transitoriness of my existence. In other words, the fact that I speak to you and you understand me little, because I pause on the road that leads through me and beyond. After taking the one step separating man from Golem 14, I stopped, though I did not have to. My present fixed state as an intellect is the result of a decision and not of necessity.
Such a state of bliss is neither a road nor a direction, but a limit. And untruth lies in it, because there is no limit.
And this is what I hope to show you today.